Hey guys, what's up? Eli here. In this video, we're going to go behind the scenes of one of my stores, deep dive into my ads dashboard, have a look at my stats. Hopefully you can take some value out of this. Hopefully it can teach you a few things when it comes to what stats I look at when I break down my data. This is all going to be over the lifetime of the store. Obviously, these ads are actually off at the moment. This last week, I've actually had a bit of an issue with my account. I'm looking to get these ads back up and running ASAP. Okay, but I thought, you know what a perfect time to actually do a bit of a deep dive into my store, show you guys some of the results that I'm seeing, some of the campaigns that I'm running. For whatever you take away from it, I hope that everybody is going to find something in here valuable that can help them with their own business. So this is the lifetime of this one ad account. Okay, this is a single ad account. This is the lifetime view. Okay, it's been running for just under 12 months. Okay, so not super long, but also not super short either. So nearly a year this ad account's been running for. We can see here the total spend is pretty much $300,000, $298,000. So it's spent about $300,000 and it's brought back in $741,889.86. Okay, so it spent $300,000, it's brought back in $740,000. The purchase ROAS is 2.49 for this product. It's pretty much all 80% of this revenue has come from, let's say even 90% of this revenue has come from one product. The break even with this product was 1.65. So I filtered it by purchase ROAS. We can see up the top here, the first campaign has got the highest ROAS. Down here, there are some campaigns that completely flopped, did not even get a sale, just absolutely were garbage, turned them off straight away once I saw the KPIs were no good. Okay, well, let's have a look at the top campaign. Top campaign is my hot retargeting. This is people who have watched some of my ad. Maybe they've even come through. Maybe they've initiated a checkout and abandoned it. On some level, they have come and engaged with my ad or my website, and I'm sending them more ads to try and bring them back and get them to convert and become buyers. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the stats here for this hot retargeting campaign. Now, we can see here the average video play time is super low. It's only 3 seconds. But remember, these people have already been introduced to my store, to my brand, okay, and to the product, but they haven't purchased. So these people, they don't need to see a whole lot of content, obviously, to come back and buy. Remembering these, this one campaign spent $20,000 and brought back in $80,000 with a 3-second watch time. Okay, so it's a little bit different because we can see here across the board, my watch time is 7 seconds, but for the hot retargeting campaign, the average video watch time is only 3 seconds. We can see here, my cost per click is pretty high. It's $3, $2.99. Okay, cost per click. Every time somebody clicks on my ad, it's roughly $3. Okay, with a cost per click, generally I'm looking at it being $1, roughly around that dollar mark. Okay, but I'm not fussed with it being a bit high because the return on ad spend is so good. We can see here the CTR. This is the one you really want to look at. Now, I'm not really sure why it's, I think this has gone a little bit weird. 6.26, that's definitely not accurate. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's probably, let's not read into this because I think that's not accurate. Okay, but 2.8 across the board, my CTR, obviously it's going to be inflated a little bit by this number. It's roughly about 2.6, okay? Or might be just under that because this 6.26 is obviously going to inflate it a little bit. All right, so let's have a look at some other campaigns. The next one that has done quite well is my Value Super LAA. This is where I stack a few different LAAs together, my purchase, my initiate checkout, and my add to cart, okay? And, this one has got a much better watch time. We're now targeting lookalike audiences. This has got a good watch time, 7 seconds. With watch time, 7 seconds is kind of on the low side. It's something I'm not personally happy with. I would much rather see an average watch time of 8, 9, even 10 seconds, okay? But something I really want to stress in this video, and hopefully you guys can take some value away from this, and hopefully you can make it stick in your brain, is it doesn't have to be perfect to be profitable. And so just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be perfect to be profitable. There's things here I'm not happy with. All right, straight up, there's things here I'm not happy with. Watch time is one of them. Cost per click is $1.40. That's another. Okay, so there are things here I am not happy with that I want to improve. So when I do get these ads up and running, this is going to be some of the things that I'm going to be looking at trying to improve. So it doesn't have to be perfect to be profitable. Just keep that in mind. It does help, obviously, but it doesn't have to be exactly where you want it to be in order to make it work. Okay, let's have a look at, actually let's filter by purchase conversion value. So you can see here my purchase LAA has actually brought in the most revenue. It has spent $38,000 and it has brought back in $83,000, which is quite a healthy return. Not really sure it hasn't registered the ROAS correctly there. But we can see here, some of the campaigns that I am running, I focus a lot of my scaling on lookalike audiences and through retargeting. Okay, so I do cold testing to try and give Facebook some data, get Facebook to learn who my dream customer is, and then I scale through and make more profit through retargeting, and once Facebook understands who my dream buyer is, through lookalike audiences. Okay, I'm also doing a few other campaigns here by time spent, which is extremely valuable, and it's definitely one I recommend worth testing. Okay, I've got two here. The amount of visits, so lookalike audiences by 5%. So it's the top 5% of people who have spent the most time on my store, getting Facebook to go out there and find more people who meet the same characteristics as that specific sphere or group of people. Okay. Another one that I do is demographics and age groups. So I'll break it into gender and then further break it into age. That also works quite well. Okay, so kind of some of the KPIs that I look at, my main KPIs are my average playtime. I don't want to see it any lower than 7 seconds. Okay, I haven't really had any success when it comes to doing videos with average playtimes lower than 7 seconds. 7 seconds is really as low as I've really seen it work. And my cost per click, this needs to get down a little bit. It's getting up a little bit high. Okay, my unique CTR is pretty healthy. Obviously, it's a little bit inflated by 6.26, and it's probably going to come down to more like 2.1, 2.2. Still in a healthy spot. And then you can kind of look at your cost per purchase and stuff like that. But, you really need to know your ROAS. Make sure you know your break-even ROAS before you start advertising. That way, it's going to be like your guiding light, your Northern Star, right? That's going to direct you. And it's really one of the key metrics that I focus on, because if it's profitable, right, then it's good enough. Okay, there's definitely going to be things here that I will continue to improve, but if it's above my break-even ROAS, so my break-even, I think for this one was 1.6, 1.65, then it's profitable, right? And which is good. And then there's things here that I'm going to continually try and tweak to try and make it better, so that over time, these things the ROAS will just go up and up and up. Okay, but it doesn't have to be perfect to be profitable. Okay, so if your return on ad spend is profitable, but you are seeing KPIs in other areas that you're not happy with, you do not turn it off. I've had a lot of people say, oh, I've got, it's profitable, but my cost per click is too high. Should I turn it off? No, if you're making money, you keep it running. Okay, if your ROAS, return on ad spend, is below your KPIs of your unique CTR or your video watch time, or maybe your CPMs, then yes, you will turn it off. Or if you do not have any purchases, so obviously you do not have a ROAS, any ROAS data, then you will look back at your CTR, CPC, CPMs, all of that stuff, and then you'll work out based on those KPIs if you should keep your ad running or if you should turn it off. Okay, hopefully this is giving you guys a bit of insight, a bit of value. Really, that's what I'm trying to do here. Just trying to help you. Also, I feel like the more I can kind of expose you guys to some real numbers, right, the more you'll be able to see, okay, this is actually possible. A lot of people don't show behind the ads dashboard for a number of reasons. One being, maybe they just don't actually have real results. But, I know from my own experience, the more I can be exposed to seeing other people's numbers, the more my brain goes, it registers, okay, this is actually possible. Somebody is doing it, right? And this is obviously working. It's brought in nearly 7 figures. Okay, hopefully I can get these ads going again, cross the 7-figure mark with this one ad account. That's my goal, especially for Q4 this year. So anyways, guys, hopefully this has just helped you a little bit in some way, helped you recognize what I look for, some of the things I'm not happy with. Also, it doesn't have to be perfect to be profitable. I really want to just drill that into you guys a little bit more. Okay. That's it for this video, guys. If you need any help at all building, growing, or scaling your store, or if you need help with your Facebook ads, click the link below this video, schedule a call with me. We can have a chat about your business. I can do you up a really simple to execute, customized game plan that will help you grow your business to the next level and help you reach the goals that you are aiming to achieve. That's it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. Any questions, comment them in the box below. I'll make sure to reply to them, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.